And welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise rebuild. Here today, we have week 2 action versus the Carolina Panthers. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. Coming off of a victory here in week 1 over the Indianapolis Colts, beating them 24-20 in a very close battle that provided us a lot of rushing and got to see a lot of big passing yardage, but we really got to see the elevation of our defense, playing very good coverage, playing a lot of being able to stop the run. We held Jonathan Taylor, I believe, to 67 yards. I don't know where I'm going to stats. Let's see the schedule. So we were able to hold the Colts roster to 67 yards rushing, which is huge. You know, Matt Ryan had a day, but Taylor off of 18 carries for 64 yards. That is something that I think our defense can be very proud of, and that's something that we really made a focal point in this past offseason to be able to stop, is these running backs in this division. So, hey, we have another test with this front seven, now playing against Christian McCaffrey and the Carolina Panthers. But before we check out the Panthers, I do want to show you guys, I don't remember if I showed you guys my scouts from the last episode. So, you know, we're going to be focusing on the defensive line because we still need to get younger there. You know, Greenyard's in a contract year, Chase Lenovich is 27 years old, and our 2 defensive tackles are 30 plus. We're going to look at more offensive linemen because in reality, we only have 2 long-term starters on the current roster. Tight end and wide receiver, just because I like to look at the skilled positions. Corner, heavily looking at corner with our tier 1 scouts, mostly because both Desmond King and Steven Nelson are also free agents, and I don't know how long I'm going to really want to keep them. With middle linebacker and tight end, again, these are just 2 positional groups that we could definitely improve on. When you look at this up-and-coming draft class, we're not going to heavily focus on this right now, but you know what, there's in the top 5, you know, you have a wide receiver, quarterback, a corner, a tackle, and an outside linebacker. You know, I'm already kind of looking at, oh, maybe we could get one of these guys. We have 2 first-round picks this up-and-coming season. Who knows? But hey, you know, I'll be taking a close look at this draft class to see who's good, who's not. No one has really stand out just yet, just because it's so early on. But hey, this is the draft class. But let's talk a little bit about, let's go look at the Panthers team and then get into today's action. Taking a quick look at this Panthers team led by Christian McCaffrey. They still have DJ Moore, Brian Burns, Jeremy Chin, Taylor Moton. You know, they still have the players that were on this roster from year 1 in this franchise, you know, and they're still a very good team, but they are in a bit of a rebuild, you know. They right now have Matt Corral, the second-year quarterback, out of Ole Miss. He's their guy. You know, no more Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield. You know, Matt's their quarterback for this season, I assume. And, you know, it's going to be interesting. So we should be able to take advantage of that. Slowing down McCaffrey's number 1. And then can we slow down DJ Moore? You know, this team, they're a very good team, but they're incomplete. You know, they are one of those teams that's in a rebuild, trying to still figure things out. So this should be for us definitely a winnable game, and not even just a winnable game. I'm expecting us to win. If we don't go out there and beat this Panthers team, I'm going to be disappointed today. But let's get into today's action here in week 2. And welcome here in week 2 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the Houston Texans versus the Carolina Panthers. Both teams in this early campaign are looking to answer some of these questions. For the Panthers, trying to figure out if Matt Corral is their guy long term. For the Houston Texans, we're still figuring out if Davis Mills should still be the starter. I mean, he had 1 touchdown, 1 interception last week, but from a game manager perspective, he looked great. Overall, week 1 for this Houston team, their defense was flying high, and hopefully this week we can do the same. Let's get into today's action. As Davis Mills and his offense here will start their own 14-yard line due to a holding call on the kick return. And Mills will hand this ball off to Pierce, who was busy last week. He had over 140 yards and 2 touchdowns. He looked very good last week, and hopefully he can continue to improve on his second year. So now Davis Mills will turn to shotgun. Pollard's the back as they're going to do a little delay give to number 20. The veteran runner will gain 5 on his first touch in today's game. They're down and 2 here as Houston's coming out here with their big package, and they're going to continue to run this football right up the gut of this defense. Pierce will gain the first down and more. We know that the Houston Texans like to run the football with these 2 runners, and they're going to do that all day long. Mills will look to throw for the first time in today's action. He'll get to a wide open Nico Collins for 19 yards. Mills will stand the shotgun here on first down past midfield. Here goes Pollard, the veteran runner, and Pollard will gain 6 more. Really want to get number 20 involved this week. Here on second down and 4 here, and Davis Mills just runs into the defender. Brian Burns with the sack. Wow, what a job there. That pass rush was there in 2 seconds, it felt like. It's third down and 11 here. Houston's trying to not get a 3 and out. Mills looks to throw, standing tall in the pocket. He goes to Collins, and it's off his hands. It's incomplete. Will be forced to punt here. And leading out his Panthers offense is number 9, Matt Corral. 3 touchdowns to 1 interception in week 1, looking to continue to improve on his impressive start. Corral will start in the shotgun here inside his own 10-yard line, takes the snap, looks to throw here as he will settle underneath. Here is Tommy Tremble with the reception. We haven't played against a running back like Christian McCaffrey. How will this defense perform against number 22? 3 tight ends are in the game here, and here goes McCaffrey. Rashad Evans last week was all over the field, and this week he continues to show why. The third down and 5 here. Houston's defense trying to force a quick 3 and out. Corral slings it over the middle. Tommy Tremble again, and that ball was punched out. And Rashad Evans picks it up. I don't know who punched the ball out, but what a job here by this defense, giving their offense a short field. Who punched that football out? Tremble made the reception, and it was Rashad Evans who punched it out and then recovered it. And here comes Davis Mills for his second opportunity to now put up some points. Mills inside the 30 of Carolina, and the shotgun takes a snap, play action fake, looks to throw, and he's looking end zone here, and that ball is overthrown, but a penalty was thrown here, and they're gonna call pass interference on the defense here. Wow, that's setting up this Houston team first down and goal here at the 1. Wow, what a sequence of events here. Now it's goal to go here after the penalty. Houston will take it. Christian Thomas, the rookie fullback, finds the end zone. His first career touchdown, and number 44 finds it. Houston strikes first here in week 2. Well, Carolina finds themselves down by 7 here off the turnover. What can they do on this drive here? Starting with a Christian McCaffrey run. He bounces it outside. He's down the sideline here. Thankfully, Derek Stingley is able to tackle him, but the damage was done. 23 yards there for Christian McCaffrey. And I think if you're Carolina, you lean on number 22. You just give the ball in his hands and let him go to work here, and they're going to continue to do so. And McCaffrey, though, will lose maybe a yard there by Jabril Peppers. Second down and 10 here. Corral in the shotgun here. 3 receivers set. Takes the snap as Houston sends the blitz here. And here goes Laviska Shenault. Shenault will gain 11 and the first down. First down and 10 here for Carolina. McCaffrey's the back. He gets the call up the middle. Linval Joseph couldn't bring him down. And somehow McCaffrey will still gain 7. Second down and 3 here. Chuba Hubbard's now the runner, and he's not going to go far. That is Christian Harris with a good open field tackle. Third down and 2 here. Corral will turn to an empty look. Takes the snap. Quickly goes to Tommy Tremble, who reels it in. And he holds on to the football, even though he got him being hit hard. This Houston defense prides themselves on a tough and hard, gritty defense. Can they continue to perform? Here goes McCaffrey bouncing it outside here. Jalen Peachy, though, with a good open field tackle. That is one area of the field for this Houston team that they do struggle in, is generating some sort of pass rush. Here's McCaffrey on third down and 2. He gets the conversion for 5. Second down and goal here. Corral in the pistol here. Bunch formation to his right. Looks to throw here. Looking. Plenty of time. Still no pass rush. End zone. Touchdown, DJ Moore. Patiently waiting for someone to get open here, but literally Houston cannot generate any sort of pass rush. and Carolina is now tying up today's action. Bills will start this drive at his own 27-yard line in the pistol formation. We have a tied ball game. Play action fake to start this drive. Looks to throw, and he's trying to get this ball to John Minchie, the second-year wide receiver who reels it in, and he picks up the first down and more. That is his first career reception here in the NFL. Mills staying in this empty look here at the beginning of the second quarter. So he's going to look to throw again here. Steps up. He's going to get this ball underneath here. So here's Tony Pollard, and Pollard, he will get the first down out of the backfield. 3rd down and 7 here. Mills in the shotgun. He needs this conversion. Looks to throw. Going to the sideline here. And that is off the hands again of Nico Collins on 3rd down. We have to kick a field goal. Well, Houston just took back the lead here. They're up 10-7 here. Corral will start this drive at his own 25. And here's McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to bounce it outside, gaining 5. 3rd down. 3rd down and 5 here for the Panthers. They need this conversion. Here's Corral. Looks to throw. Slings it over the middle. And that's off the hands of Laviska Shenault. It's 4th down. Now it's Houston's turn to try to extend their lead here at their own 23-yard line. Here goes Pierce up the middle, and he's following his blockers. I think he could have hit that hole harder. He could have gone the distance. 2nd down and inches here. Mills under center, takes a snap, play action fake, looks to throw, sets his feet, trying to get this ball to Paul Wilkerson. The rookie receiver reels it in here. Back at the 45-yard line of Carolina. What a job here for the first-round pick at receiver. Houston faces a 3rd down and 5 here. Pollard stays in the ball game here. Mills looks to throw here as Carolina sends a blitz, but he will find a wide open Brandon Cooks. Jeremy Chin has to bring him down before he can find the end zone. As it's 2nd down and goal here at the 2. Mills brings out the jumbo package, and here goes Christian Thomas. His second fullback dive, 2nd touchdown of his action. He has made 2 impactful plays here for this offense, and the fullback dive continues to be a focal point of my offense. Carolina will start their own 25-yard line. They got some work to do. They're down by 2 scores. Wide open, though. Wow, that ball was punched out. That was, what's his name? Robbie Anderson, who could not reel it in there. He needs to make that catch. As it's 2nd down and 10 here, Corral back to the air, slings it over the middle. This time, Anderson reels it in. It's 3rd down and 1 here. Empty look here for Carolina, as Houston will send a blitz here. This pass is off the hands of McCaffrey, forcing a quick 3 and out. As Davis Mills trying to take this lead to 3 scores here. Pollard's alone back as he gets the call here, and he gets tripped up by an offensive lineman. 2nd down and 9 here. Mills stand under center here and doing now a little pitch here for Pollard, who getting some good blocks here. Bounces it to the outside, gets the first down and more. 2nd down and 7 here. Mills will turn to the shotgun again. Looks to throw here. Gonna go underneath here. Here goes Nico Collins, who reels it in. At the beginning of the 2-minute warning, Houston's up by 10, trying to make this game by 3 scores. Mills sets up a screen now here for Pollard, who got a good block by Green, and he gets this team almost to the first down marker. This drive has all been number 20 here, 3rd down and inches. Mills takes a snap, looks to throw here, going to his left now, sets his feet, trying to get this ball to Brandon Cooks, but I think he could have got the first down if he just ran it. And Houston does not want to settle for a field goal. It's 4th down and inches here. Mills takes the snap, play action fake, looks to throw here. He's looking deep down the field. Wide open is Brandon Cooks, who got underneath it. And this time he'll go for a touchdown. What a job here for the veteran receiver here. They just left Brandon Cooks wide open. No defender was on him. And Davis Mills just had to toss it up as high and far as he could. What do you do if you're Matt Corral? You're down by 3 scores here with 1:30 to go, and you need to find some points here. He'll start by slinging this ball to McCaffrey, who will get the first down and more. Carolina will turn to a hurry-up offense here. They need points on this drive to stay in this ball game. Underneath here for Tommy Tremble for a first down. First time out here by Carolina. 60 seconds to go here in the first half here. Corral with 3 receivers on the field. Looks to throw here. Looking for anyone underneath here for Tremble, and Tremble somehow scurries out of bounds. Not gonna make the tackle. Carolina with this fast-paced offense here, starting to put a good drive together. Here goes Corral, looks to throw, slings it to a wide-open DJ Moore, who has a touchdown reception in today's action. Corral inside the Houston's 30, looks to throw here, looking anyone's way. Here's Robbie Anderson for a first down. Carolina's setting up for a chip shot field goal attempt here, trying to make this game by 2 touchdowns, and they will successfully get it. As we're going to be going to halftime here, Houston's up 24-10 here. Our defense has been playing excellent football today. We have forced the only turnover in today's action, which allowed us to get 7 points here. We've been running the football with both Tony Pollard as well as Dameon Pierce, which very happy about. The only thing we gotta continue to do is continue to put pressure on this second-year quarterback. Now, pressure, and what I mean by pressure is putting up some more points here, but we've yet to generate any sort of pass rush, and that's the major concern right now with our defense, is can Chase Winovich have the type of season that he had last year, which posted up 14.5 sacks. So far, he's not looking like he can, and that's bringing up a lot more questions than we need. And here at the beginning of the second half, Carolina will start with the football down by 2 touchdowns. Corral slings it over the middle. Laviska Shenault reels in that pass. Derek Stingley trying to lay down the big hits. Well, if you're the Panthers right now, you got to get the ball to your best receiver's hands. Got to get the ball to DJ Moore, a little bit more in McCaffrey. Here's Corral, slings it underneath here. Tommy Tremble, who's breaking free, gets the first down. Somehow 4 defenders couldn't bring him down. A fresh set of downs here for this Panthers offense here. Corral takes it. Here goes McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to sling it back inside. He gets 8. So far, Houston has done a pretty good job of containing. McCaffrey has one big run of today's action, as he's going to get another carry here, and he gets blasted right there. As it's 3rd down and 1 here, Chuba Hubbard enters into the ball game, gets the call here, and he gets tripped up, and they're ruling it 4th down and inches. Wow, he tripped up over one of his offensive linemen. We've seen that a lot today. It's Carolina settling for a long field goal attempt here. I don't agree with this call. I think you go for it here, as Carolina is going to, though, miss the field goal wide left. Oh my goodness, they just left 3 points off the board. Now you're giving this Houston team excellent field position here, and an opportunity to go again up by 3 scores, but this time by 3 touchdowns, as Pierce will start with the ball. 2nd down and 3 here. Mills staying in this big package here. Here goes Pierce for a first down. Now Houston's going to lean on this running game here in this second half. They already have 17 rushing attempts. Here goes Pierce again, and he rumbling and tumbling for 9 more. 2nd down and 10 here. Mills in the shotgun. Here goes Pollard, the veteran runner, and he's been busier today than last week. He gains 9. Houston's been able to put together a good drive here by running the football. Pierce gets the call here. Almost got pushed into a rookie offensive lineman, and he gets the first down. It's 3rd down and inches here. Can Davis Mills get the conversion? Looks to throw here, slings it to the outside. Cooks reels it in here for a fresh set of downs. 3rd down and 4 here. Houston can pick up a first down. Mills looks to throw here, trying to get this ball to Brandon Cooks, who reels it in, and he slides into the end zone for his 2nd receiving touchdown of today's action. Touchdown, Houston, going up by 3 scores. The veteran receiver continues to make some plays for his offense. Carolina finds themselves down by 21. What can they do on this drive? They need points. I've been saying this for now every single drive. Corral will look to throw. Robbie Anderson reels it in for 8. Corral needs to get the ball to his playmakers somehow, some way, and he's had plenty of time. Houston's not been able to generate any sort of pass rush. Here goes McCaffrey. McCaffrey up the middle, gets the first down and more. And this is one thing that Carolina cannot just abandon just yet, is running the football, as they're going to go right back to McCaffrey, but Christian Kirksey is back there for a tackle for loss. Offset I formation here on 2nd down and 13 here. Corral dropping back, looks to throw here. Wide open is Tremble, who reels it in here, and he's tackled at the 45. 3rd down and 4 here. Houston's trying to get off the field. Looks to throw is Corral, looking for anyone. No one's getting open here. No pass rush, but somehow McCaffrey was left wide open, whose job is to keep an eye on number 22. And here at the beginning of the 4th quarter, Carolina is down by 3 scores. Can they pull off a miracle? Corral looks to throw. Wide open is Laviska Shenault, and Shenault sets his team up for 1st down and goal here at the 8. Goal to go now here. Can Carolina capitalize? Three receivers to the left, looks to throw. Corral, plenty of time, wide open again, and this time DJ Moore, his second receiving touchdown of today's action, and Carolina's cutting into this lead. We've been leaving receivers wide open all day long. Houston takes over here at their own 30. They're up still by 2 scores here. They can just kind of run this ball here and take some more time off this clock. Gain of 6 here by Pierce. 3rd down and 2 here. Mills will take the snap, play action fake, looks to throw here, trying to get this ball to Jordan, and it's off the mark. Well, this is a critical drive here for Carolina to get back into today's action here. They'll start their own 16-yard line here. Can they make this game by a score? Here's McCaffrey, and he won't go far. This is where the Houston defense needs to step up here. Last season, the teams were able to put up points against us almost on every single drive here. But can this drive here, can we get them off the field? Quickly getting this ball to Moore, who has 2 receiving touchdowns. He will gain 8. And here we go, 3rd down and 2 here. Can this secondary hold up here? Corral in the shotgun, looks to throw quickly. Chenault off his hands, 4th down, what a job here. Now it's 4th down and 2 here. Carolina has to go for it. Corral in the shotgun, 3 receivers set. Corral takes the snap, looks to throw here. Settling underneath, Christian McCaffrey gets the ball. Corral in an empty look here, changing up the play now here. He needs to kind of go a little hurry up here. You know, they got 6 minutes to go. Corral takes the snap, slings it underneath here. Tremble, who has his 10th reception on this catch. 3rd down and 2 here. Empty look now here for Matt Corral, the second-year quarterback, and that's off the hands of Rashad Evans. It's 4th down and 2 here. Corral in the shotgun takes the snap. Here goes McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey's able to get the 1st down. But this is taking so much time off the clock. If you're here in Carolina, you need to be able to get the ball deep down the field. This dink and dunk will not work forever. Here goes Corral, looks to throw here, slings it underneath here, and that is Anderson. Inside the 35 of Houston here, Carolina trying to make this game by a score. Here is DJ Moore, who has the 2 scores for Carolina. Corral in the shotgun here, as this dink and dunk action has been working, looking to throw, looking deep down the field. Robbie Anderson reels in here, now goal to go here. 2nd down and goal here. Corral will take it. Here goes McCaffrey, and this defense stops him just short. Chuba Hubbard checks in here on 3rd down. Can Carolina capitalize? Here goes Hubbard, and this defense with a great job here in run defense. It's 4th down and goal here. One more time here for Houston. It's 4th down and goal here. They've gone for this is their 3rd attempt here on 4th down. They converted 2 more. This time, can they get it? Here's Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard, he's stuffed, and that is Akeem Hicks with a good stop. 3 and out here. What a job here for this run-stopping defense, but bending but not breaking. And now Davis Mills just has to hand this ball off to his backs, and they got to get a 1st down. And here in week 2, the Houston Texans will be beating the Carolina Panthers 31-17. What a job here today by our team. Our defense showed up, especially to be able to stop this running game, to slow down Christian McCaffrey, to slow down Chuba Hubbard. That was excellent play right there. The dink and dunk passing worked for Carolina, which is why Matt Corral will have an excellent day. But we were able to run the football effectively. Davis Mills, again, from a game manager perspective, he looked excellent today. But the major question mark really after this ball game is we generated 0, and I mean 0 pass rush, it felt like. Both quarterbacks had excellent days, 2 touchdowns for both of them. One of the better days for Davis Mills, 60% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, no turnovers. And we got to see both Pollard and Dameon Pierce and what this offense can be all about. We can turn on and run the ball with these 2 backs just as much as we know we can pass this football if necessary. But these 2 guys really helped out. Brandon Cooks led the way with 2 touchdowns. Nico Collins had a quiet day, same with Paul Wilkerson. So who knows, maybe next week we'll get this passing game going. 1 sack allowed, but Christian Harris led us with tackles. No sacks, we got a bunch of tackles for loss, no interceptions, and Rashad Evans forced a fumble and recovered it. Well, for the first 2 weeks, the Houston Texans are having an excellent start here. They're 2-0, leading the way in this division right now as they're tied with the Tennessee Titans, who are also 2-0. We now get to see the mock draft. We get to do some national focusing. This is a short week, so this is a Thursday night action here. And next time we'll be playing against the Cincinnati Bengals. This is going to be a very different type of opponent, an opponent we've yet to really face in the first 2 games of this regular season. But before we end today's episode, let's just check out available contracts. Right now we have a little over $100 million. And, you know, we can negotiate. A lot of these players we brought in during the preseason who just kind of made the roster. But Tunsil, his contract's up. Same with Steven Nelson, Desmond King, Jonathan Greenyard, Joseph, and a couple other players here. Rotational players that we might decide to bring back here, but we have over 100 million. We have a lot to work with. And some of these players, I don't know if I'm going to be bringing back. You know, this is one of the bigger question marks, is keeping Tunsil or not. He wants $20 million a year. And I don't know. So far through 2 games, I've yet to have a problem with number 78, but we shall see. So guys, what did you think about week 2's action? Let me know down below, guys. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action. Next time, playing against the 2-0 Cincinnati Bengals, the first major test of this new campaign here. And we're 2-0. We're looking very pretty here. We're able to run the football. We're playing excellent defense. We just got to figure out our pass rush, and hopefully this time versus Cincinnati, we'll be able to do so. But guys, please leave a like, comment down what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. And I shall see you in the next one.